Women. Now, these guys has been locked up decades, 10, 20, 30 decades, and they coming into a whole new world where the women ain't built like they were built back there, physically or mentally. This is a whole new creature that nobody talks about. You know, I know this was, I was like I was a decade into my bid, and a guy came back, and I pick people's brains and whatnot. I'm like, what's it like out there? He spoke about the technology. He spoke about just different things in nature, how the world is different. But most importantly, he put a lot of emphasis on the women. He was like, the women are aggressive. That's the only mentality. I've been gone for 15 years. And that's the only thing I had in my head is that I was told that these women are aggressive. I had no clue. So when I get out, I'm dealing with, I'm a fish out of water. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with these females, and they're just all over the place. And I'm just like a kid in a candy store that's really picking bad candy. So we don't, them things that they don't talk about and getting your mind right. And, I want to step in and kind of change that.
And you know what I mean? And I know a lot of people, man, that struggle with, like you said, the day in and out of life, the day in out of life when they get re-entered to the society. Sometimes they don't last more than 2 months because they don't know how to act. They don't know what to do with themselves. You know what I
They
mean?
can't, and not just
And
that, they don't know how to readjust.
they don't know how to
You gotta
adjust.
reprogram your mind. And if you can't, that's like, remember Shawshank Redemption,
Hmm.
and how the white dude who hung himself, he just couldn't deal with it. He wanted to go back. And there's a lot of inmate convicts that want to go back because it's much easier. You get 3 million, you got hundreds and hundreds of thousands that live better in there than they do out here. You
Hmm.
get 3 meals in a cot. You get, what I'm saying, you get wreck. You get, zoom zooms and wham whams. You ain't got no bills. You ain't got no stress in prison outside of staying out the way. And it is not hard to stay out the way in prison. If you can't stay out the way in prison, that's because you can't get right. But it's so fucking relaxing in prison that a person get more comfortable out, in prison than out there. So it's a lot of different things